So the school year's been back in session now for at least a couple of weeks, and if you're like most people, you're probably already running out of ideas on what to put in your kids' lunchbox. So I want to help you out with that. I have to tell you that this is a subject that I am extremely passionate about. Passionate, but absolutely free from any kind of judgment in it whatsoever. As a parent, I get it. Like, we are pulled in so many different directions, and we never want to feel like we're doing less than our very best for our kids. But if we visit schools and we see what is going into kids' lunch boxes, or even just the foods that are allowed into our school systems in our school lunch programs, the truth is, this is an area that all of us need to do a better job on. You know, the average American kid consumes 350 grams of sugar per day. Now, nobody should be consuming more than 50 grams of sugar per day from a health standpoint, and kids are consuming upwards of 350. To give you a visual of how much sugar that is an entire commercial-sized dumpster of sugar per year. Now, we all can agree that that's just not okay. And the reality is, most of that sugar isn't coming from candy, and even soda for that matter. A lot of that sugar is being consumed in hidden forms in a lot of packaged foods. So foods like juices, sports drinks, flavored yogurts, cereals, breads. So instead of beating yourself up about all the things that you haven't been doing for your kids' lunch, I just want you to think of this more as an opportunity for, while your kids are under your roof and still under your care, that you have the chance to give them the lifelong gift of their health. And then also to teach them how to be empowered around their food, to make healthy food choices for themselves. And that's a skill that they will thank you for as an adult, so that they can have a positive relationship with food and not have weight struggles or chronic health issues as they get older. So think about it in those terms, and you will most likely be interested in dedicating a little more time and attention to what you're putting in your kids' lunchbox. So, some takeaways for you. What I have always done in teaching kids camps, and then also employed in my own household with my daughter, is that I like kids to be able to feel empowered and learn how to make choices for themselves. So get some awesome looking pre-portioned containers and allow your kids to pack their own lunch. Now, there's some guidelines for them to follow for packing that lunch. It has to contain a protein, it has to contain a healthy fat, and it has to contain some kind of carbohydrate. Now, your only job in that is just picking the right foods for your kids to choose from when they pack their own lunch. I used to do this at kids camps, and the kids absolutely loved it. And they always left that camp feeling empowered and really excited to talk to their parents about what they learned and how many choices they had surrounding their own lunch. After doing that for years, it finally dawned on me that maybe I should actually put this together in a guide for people that don't live in my immediate area and need some help with guiding their kids and making good choices. So I developed it's really awesome. It's a 25-page guide called the Love, Learn, Lunchbox Plan. And it'll help you as parents just get educated on how to read labels and what kind of foods your kids need for sustained energy, for optimal learning, and then to keep their moods and blood sugar in check. And it has a tearaway in it that you can put on the refrigerator or give to your kids or set out in the kitchen somewhere, so that your kids can use that as a guideline as they're packing their own lunch and making choices for themselves in the morning. So visit my website for sure, evfats.com, and check out the Love, Learn, Lunchbox Plan. I made it very affordable because, again, this is something that I'm extremely passionate about, and I want to help educate all parents and schools out there on how to improve the overall health and nutrition for our kids. So be sure to check it out, and make sure you hit me up with any questions that you have. I'm always here to help. Thanks for tuning in.